Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing the sealed guilds of Ravnica. I usually don't record these too much, but I was doing pretty well with this one and I figured, hey, guess what? Let's just do a video, might as well, because we're about to make our money back here with the gems, at least with a lot of packs involved as well. Let me show you the deck really quick because this was just an insane pull. I mean, I got an Amara right off. And then I also got a Trostani, which you just can't get much better than that. And then everything else is kind of played with it. We have quite a few Convoke things, Conclave Tribunal, a couple things on the top end that are really good. Hatchery Spider works pretty well because we are playing a lot of creatures. And so this has just been a really, really fantastic deck so far. And I know that I'm probably going to play and just lose the next two games, but let's go ahead and get into the gameplay and show you kind of how it goes because I love the sealed format. And for those who don't know what this sealed format is, you open up 6 packs, booster packs, each typically with 15 cards. I think that's how many they have here as well. And you have to build a deck with those cards from those 6 packs. And so you only have 6 rares. Occasionally you can get more with normal packs. These ones only have 1 in them. And because we don't get the extra foils in this format here on Arena, but still it's super fun. And man, I've been really enjoying playing it here on Arena. It is pretty expensive to do so. That is the one downside. I needed to get some more wild cards to start building some decks for you guys, so I started investing in it anyway. We're going to go ahead and keep this. This is pretty good. I wish we could play that at turn 1, but I actually want to be getting a board presence right away. Healer's Hawk is just better turn 1 than any other time. Alrighty, what you got? Also a Selesnya deck. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Do I really care to play this out turn 1? I don't think so. I can hold up the Righteous Blow. Not that anyone's going to really have Hasty at 2 mana that I know of. Alright, we like our opponent not doing stuff. That's always the best. Alright, we're going to go swing in here. Play the Gorgon. And I actually like the defenders in the Convoke decks because they can be tapping down for mana for you. Other times they can be a little bit useless. Let's go ahead and play this here. Convoke into the Loxodon, and then next turn we have Siege Worm. Playing a 5/5 trampoline creature on turn 5 is not bad in limited. Though we do take away 2 turns of swinging in when they have nothing on the board. Like, that is the one downside of Convoke, I feel like. Sometimes it is better just to hold stuff in your hand and keep playing cards. We'll see what they got. Oh, just destroying everything. How about that? That's not good. Alright, we'll go ahead and play this guy. We can play the Siege Worm next turn now. Swing in. We may draw with it, but I do want to try to get the Convoke out of it first. Alright, what you got here? Possibly more removal. Gorgon, alright, perfect. Alright, let's see here. Let's just go ahead and play the Siege Worm. Get down our big guys, pass the turn, and then we have Righteous Blow for the Gorgon when we need it. Sorry guys, I just realized I have my jacket on, so sorry if it's noisy taking that off. It's been cold here in Arizona, which is weird. And I am in northern Arizona, so it is colder up here than other places. Alright, Selesnya Guildgate. I don't really want to empty my hand, but there's a couple creatures I want to get to the top end here. So we're going to go ahead and play, acting like we don't really have too much, see if we can get them here. Go to combat, and we're going to start swinging in. And and then draw with the vine here. Blocks here. We will Righteous Blow. Go to damage. And that was the best way they could have blocked. I was kind of thinking they might double block here as well, but we will pass the turn. We'll draw on their end step. Keep up a blocker. If they Surveil, this will be the perfect blocker for this guy here. Making sure they don't actually get damage through, but Death Touch won't kill it. We will kill it for the draw. Alright, let's go ahead and sack it now. We want to have cards for next turn. We have quite a bit of mana, so I'd like to be able to do stuff with it. We have quite a low curve, actually, with this deck. I just drew into a lot of the bigger stuff, which I love the Convoke because we were able to play them pretty quickly. I think that I wish there was a way to make it happen in actual standard, like competitive stuff. I mean, there's certain cards that work really well, but not all of them do. Go recruit. We're just going to hold on to this forest now. Go to combat. And we are okay with them double blocking here. Yeah, we're okay with this. Clearing up their board is what we're looking for. Whisper Agent. So they will be able to kill a couple of our guys. Or one of them. So they surveilled, so they do have Death Touch here. Alright. We're going to kill the Agent. I do have a few flyers in here, so I'm not as worried. I'm more worried about the damage, personally, on board. So we will get 2 points through, clear up their board a little bit. I guess we did have a first striker, though. That's okay. Pass the turn. We still have a lot of really good cards to be drawing into here. And they're down to 5. So they can't really be aggressive. Or they can be. Blocking down this guy. We're not going to block because we want to be able to swing in here. Gatekeeper Gargoyle. Do they have that many gates? Oh, just 2 on there. It's a 3/3. That's right. Oh, okay. Well, that is bad. That is not very good at all. So no attackers. And we have to hope for a Tristani. Something good. Burglar Rat. We discard our forest. We do have the big 5/7 spider in here as well, which will hopefully do really well for us. We have quite a few creatures as well. So we can maybe bring out 2 permanents. That would be an amazing draw. Alright, going in with the 2 flyers. Let's see what else they have. And a Night Veil. Veiled Shade. Forest is not good. Opponent's saying good game. We're going to say no attackers. We do have outs from this, so we're going to keep playing it out for sure. Not if we keep drawing lands, but we do have outs. Yep, they have some pretty big guys coming in now. This guy can get really big. They can make him a 5/5, I believe. We'll go ahead and trade. We're going to say no blockers, actually. Prey Upon. So I tried this out before, and I thought that if it has first strike, does that only matter in combat, during combat? Because I've had it fight before with something else with first strike, and um, it died instead. And so I was really confused by that. Um, so it should kill it from what I believe. So if we prey upon here... It should do first strike damage first, right? That's what... I don't know. I was trying this out before and it didn't work out. I'm not sure if that's a bug or if that's just the way that fighting works versus combat. I've always been a little confused on that one. Artful takedown. Okay, so they do have everything. All right, so that is game. Yeah, we didn't have anything, so we'll go ahead and concede here now. Can't do much about that. Oh man, that's frustrating. Okay. They did have the Ritual of Soot, which really hurt us at the very beginning there. Anyway, yeah, so hopefully we're going to get a win. I guarantee it. We're going to do it right here. So what are your guys' thoughts on Limited on Arena? I feel like the way that the packs come in, everything like that, like it's not quite the same as in paper. Like I said, you don't get the extra stuff. Like you don't get the foils, anything like that. And I feel like those really do add a lot to at least sealed. This one we have to mulligan, unfortunately. That's better. Still not great, but that's keepable. Double removal's not bad. We'll go ahead and keep that. We have ways to cast it. Go, Guildgate, go. Pass the turn. Demir. Ooh, watery grape. Sweet. Forest, I choose you. Pass the turn. Do they have a spy bug? Nope. Okay. Just a surveilling guy. Keeps it on top. That's not good. We'll be nice. Share some life with him. Because we're cool like that. Informant coming in. I'm hoping for Plains. Plains into Inspiring Unicorn will be really good. That way we can actually be swinging in next turn. Righteous Blow isn't bad either. I think it's better to be playing the creatures here, though. I could Luminous Bonds, but I want to kind of save those for better stuff. Like I'm not too worried about the 1/4. These guys, yeah, no attackers. We don't need to be too aggressive with this deck because we're going to build wide, get the Inspiring Unicorn down, then be going crazy with that. I'm still in between with whether or not I really like this card. I don't think it's good enough for competitive standard, but it is super fun. Like, it is a very, very cool card, and I've been able to do some really cool things with it. Alrighty. Multicolor stuff. I do like that card. And we probably will take that out here. Do we want to Conclave it? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Healer's Hawk first. And then Conclave these guys, and that way we can swing in with the Death Toucher. I'm not sure if there's any way to bounce it in blue and black, the Conclave. I don't have all of the common cards memorized in the format right now. I have a lot of them down, but there's so many. All right, I think we're in pretty good shape here, though. We have quite a few good things in hand. Luminous Bonds will take care of that fella. Hopefully they don't run into like a Dimir Spybug or Phantasm, because that gets insane with Surveils. Leapfrog. Cool. Alright, so they do have spells in here as well. Okay, Plains. Let's go Luminous Bonds now. That way we can keep swinging in. And we actually have Righteous Blow for this other fella here. Alright, so yeah, let's block there, swing in with both. Righteous Blow on the Dimir Informant when he blocks the Centaur. That way we can be guaranteeing damage in for the next turns. Might could have saved it for something better, but I think that making sure our board is better than theirs is a good thing to be doing. What you got? What you got? They have been surveilling, so they're hopefully getting the draws they're wanting. They only put one away when they surveil two, so might have removal here. We'll see. The one cool thing about Inspiring Unicorn is that it does give itself the +1/+1. So, I mean, it is technically a 3/3 on your turn, or during attack at least. So, I think it's good. Alright, I'm expecting like a Whisper Agent here. I think that we still swing in. I'd rather risk it and actually be playing. Artful Takedown. Okay, so they will destroy the Unicorn. That's okay. Down to 16 past the turn. I think the biggest downside of the Unicorn is that it's a 4 mana that they have to do something about, but it's fairly easy to do something about it. Like, it's not that difficult to take care of a 2/2 in the format right now. And so that's probably the biggest issue. I think it would work well if you're playing like Benelish Marshals and stuff like that as well, to make it a little bit bigger. Price of Flame. Killing our Death Toucher. That's fair, that's fair. Alright, got our Convoker here. So, Generous Stray. So we have enough mana next turn to play here. Righteous Blow actually is very useful. We'll swing in with all. Hired Poisoner, please block. Alright, opponent. There we go. Righteous Blow. Gain some life. Up to 28. He's down to 15. Or 27, 15. It's interesting how they change the numbers right before damage is actually, like, the animation goes. Can never happen. Oh, taking the Siege Worm. That's cool. That's cool, I guess. What's their last card? Alright, Vidalkin. We'll go swinging in here and here. And pass the turn. I like when they're not drawing well. It's always good. Alright, what else you got? More lands. Alright, we'll just keep doing this then. It's working so far. Pass the turn. I'd be willing to swing in with the Generous Stray in order to make this guy chump. But since they have the walls to be blocking him anyway, it's no sense in doing so. Alright, that's not too shabby. Let's go ahead and swing in first. I'm guessing they're going to start chumping here with the Barrier of Bones. Give themselves a few more turns to draw. Double blocking, ooh. And we'll go ahead and throw out this fella. Alright, and pass the turn. I actually have been pretty impressed with this card as well. Sprouting Renewal, because you can pay for the color with creatures, I'm actually debating and throwing him into like a Knight deck, because it's so powerful. If you have enough stuff on the board, you can play it for free, you know? And so, especially with History of Benalia, like when you're not going to be swinging in those first turns anyway, it can be pretty crazy what you can do with it. Alright, so the Rock Charger actually helps us out a lot there. That means we can swing in with the Peacemaker. I wonder if we do that right now anyway and make him... I'd actually rather him trade here and let all of our other stuff keep swinging in. We do have a little bit more removal, but we've used most of it. We've had 2 of the Righteous Blows, so I think we've actually used pretty much all of it. So we do have a Prey Upon, which I'd rather just trade anyway. So let's go ahead and try to create the trade here. All right, he'll block there. Chump, that's fine. Go for the trade. Nope. All right, blocks. Recruit comes in. Alright, so do we have enough to just be swinging in here for the win? So they have 2 blockers. We can get in 4 damage. They have to block here with one of them. If we fly with him, then they have to block there. So we're going to go all attack. Make them trade here. Alright, they're blocking the Stray, which means that all of the stuff in the air comes through, which is 5 damage. I mean, we don't have lethal as is, but yeah, that bring them down to 1 with the board how it is very good. Pass the turn. Hopefully they don't have a way to gain life. Opponent's in good game. So land, flying, alright. Yep, so we do have it. And we'll go to combat, swing in. Block and block, and we bring him down to -1. Perfect. Alright, told you guys, guaranteed win on this one. Alright, I think we need 1 more win to get the full 7 wins with this. And I swear, every time I have a deck that goes for 7 wins... Ooh, sweet. Got that as well. We'll open that once we finish up here, as well as the other packs. But I'm usually like maybe 1 loss, almost scotch-free with losses. And then around on the end here, I end up getting 2 losses. And usually do pull out the 7th win, but we'll see how it goes here. Oh, man. Question 2, what was your guys' favorite thing that they've put out on Arena so far? I know they've done Pauper, they did Momir, which is probably one of my favorites. I like Singleton, there was the Explorers thing for a while. I think we can keep this. Having removal, it's kind of slow, but I think we're okay to keep it. I like having all this land. Unless we're going against hasty creatures. That's not good. Plains, pass the turn. Goblin Locksmith. Forest, pass the turn. We're just going to Righteous Blow here next turn. We go down to 17. Keep their board a little bit clear here. And I think we're just going to go with the flyer. Oops, can't do that yet. We don't even have enough. All right. Yeah, just kidding. We're going to go with... let's go drawing right now, actually. I'm guessing that they have some removal in hand because they're not playing cheaper stuff. I'd rather kind of save the Rock Charger for now. I guess that would work really well with the Patroller. Healer's Hawk. Alright, let's go Patroller now. And we could swing in, but we're going to say no attackers. Wait for the Unicorn to make our guys even better. I'd rather have a big board with him. White-red also has a lot more combat tricks than they do straight-up removal. That's good. So they will be able to swing in, which we actually prefer because now we can mentor with the Stray. Perfect. Alright, so now let's go ahead and... we can play two things here, the Charger and the Fresh Face Recruit. Let's go ahead and get down our Unicorn now, though. I haven't really seen this in play that much, and it's so fun. Mentor. Making our cat massive here, 2-3. Down to 17 past the turn. I guess I could have blocked the Healer's Hawk last turn. Whenever they're swinging in that... oh, I get no, we couldn't because it couldn't block. That's right. Mentor. Alright, we're probably going to Luminous Spawns and Fresh Face next turn now, unless we draw land. Perfect. Alright, so Luminous Spawns. Here. And Fresh Faced. Go to combat. And let's... so I'm thinking that we could... if we keep back 3 creatures here, we can use the Sprouting Renewal. And he can tap down with Vigilance. That way we just can create an even bigger board. So I'm going to go for that here. Let's see, do they have... alright, so they do have the Righteous Blow. We still get the ability here. Create an elf, knight. And pass the turn. Goblin Locksmith. Call the Locksmith. You guys seen Robin Men in Tights? Robin Hood Men in Tights? Yeah, that's good stuff. Alright, so... wall. Into Charger, and then we'll Righteous Blow as we swing in. Charger. And we will swing all out here. Don't get to mentor with this guy right now, but we'll be Righteous Blowing this guy. Gonna hit him down to 11, and then we'll pass the turn. Sacks it first. That's cool. You give this guy haste. That's awesome. All right. Let's see. What did you draw? Land. We like land. Hopefully, oh, we don't like land for us though. All right. Go to combat. Swing in with all. We're going to go ahead and use it on the stray. Why not? Alrighty. Down to 4 past the turn, and I should have drawn there actually probably to get something, but we'll do it at the end of their turn. And opponent scoops it up anyway. Alright, there we go. So we got to 7 wins, and we'll open up our packs here as well. But yeah, oh man, I love the sealed format. Limited is super fun. Doing 7 games or 9 games does take quite a bit of your day, which sometimes that's what you're looking for. But we got enough to play something else here as well, so that'll be coming probably pretty soon. Either that or I'm going to actually get some more stuff. I did just build a Drowned Secrets deck that's coming as well. I think you guys will really like that. It's so much fun. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Etrata. I am still trying to figure out how to build around this. The hardest part about Etrata is that it goes back into your library after it does its thing. And so building around that, I've seen some ways that work and others that I'm not as impressed with. So that's kind of where I'm at. I need to see exactly how to do it. Alright, well, that's it for the sealed format for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I was able to get to 7 wins for you, although I'm sorry I didn't show all the other games beforehand. There were some really, really fun games in there, but that's just like, it's like 2 to 3 hours long, and I'm not sure if you guys want that kind of stuff, but I also... uploading that takes forever here where I'm at, where the internet is really not that good. Anyway, I'm just giving excuses. So if you like the video, please throwing up that thumbs up helps out so much. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I promise I'll keep doing good content like this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.